So I had a whole different video planned for today. I'm scratching that. Somebody gave me the enchantments I needed for my wings. So today we're going end busting. I need shulkers, and having some extra equipment might not be a bad thing. Anyways, let's get to it.
So this is probably going to be one of the shortest episodes I produce. Right off the bat, I love to explore, and I probably will have a few episodes like this where it's just me going off, right, no rhyme or reason to explore, swimming in the ocean, going to the end for end cities or the Nether for Nether Fortress. I swear I'm a professional. Anyways, thank you, Dino, for going to grab my stuff. So let's talk about exploring the end. The end has its own challenges, and I hope they add more structures and hopefully different biomes in the next coming updates. I hear this is a huge ask in the community. We really need an end update. So let's talk about end busting strategy. Personally, what I like to do when it comes to end busting is I research my seeds and cities on chunk base. I usually look about 5,000 to 10,000 blocks out as the season progresses, and I've flown as far as 50,000 blocks at some points, including the tail end of the season when I need a ton more shulker boxes than I probably can have room for. Required equipment for me, obviously this is the biggest one, is an elytra with Unbreaking 3 and Mending, a couple stacks of rockets, and a decent bow with the appropriate number of arrows. This fluctuates whether I have infinity or if I have mending on my bow. If it's mending, it's a couple stacks of arrows. If it's infinity, it's the I also require semi-decent armor and tools with feather falling core on the minimum. A sword with looting 3 helps, but your bow is going to do 90% of the work here. I'm sorry to say this. And I also recommend a water bucket for the water bucket hack when you're falling, and a stack of logs. Why logs? Well, you can do quite a few things with this stack of logs, including make extra blocks. Each log makes 4 planks. 4 planks can turn into a crafting table, and then you can make a trapdoor to help escape in the end, as you will see. I also tend to bring extra scaffolding, just in case. A couple of tips I'm going to say is let the shulker bullets hit you and have their levitation effect work for you. I also say that certain areas of the treasure rooms and like the one small pillar with the shulker up in the top, that's where it works the best for you. Now you could parkour your way up, but having that shulker bullet hit you, you float up easily. I also say bring extra food, especially if you plan on long trips like I do. And outside of the shulker boxes, elytra, and Dragon's Head, everything in the end city is craftable. I had to learn this lesson the hard way when I first started playing Minecraft. I would take the chevron banners from every end city, and I would take the end rods, and I would take purple blocks. All of which is craftable. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the specifics of how I chose my clips. I'm just like, anything that doesn't show me flying a ton or a lot of climbing stairs at this point, as that's not as fun. It doesn't have quite the action that I'm trying to show. A lot of what is going on is me being hit by the shulkers and me just killing them with a bow. Anyways, enjoy. See you then.
So, back from end busting. Let's show what I actually came back with. Because literally, I think I went to like 5 or 6 end cities, and loot was okay. Quite a few end cities were already looted already, but I got a few shulker shells from them. So let's see what we got. All this loot. All this loot. I should be able to make a decent number of shulker boxes for my ender chest now. And I got at least a good amount of health potions and some armor to basically put in my armory as armor stands stuff. This is a good amount of diamonds, I gotta say, just for end city looting. Um, Decent helmet. I might put that in my spare stuff. And we definitely got 2 more elytra. That was needed. Um, I don't like having way too few elytra. I like having a couple spares at least, especially since my base mate has yet to join and she's going to need to gear up. But we got quite a bit of loot here, and I'm actually loving it. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Oh, I did promise Dodge one word for this episode, and I'm going to deliver because fellow Midwesterner, bag. That's right, bag. That's how I say bag, tag, wag. I'm from Wisconsin. We say it a little funny. Anyways, have a good day. See you in the next episode.